Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Miami Dolphins and the San
I feel
Francisco
it.
49ers.
There's only one win that separates us.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, I haven't played in a couple days, so I was just practicing myself.
Now the second-year man from Louisiana. Here's Elijah Mitchell. And some room to work. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. Big play there on the first play of the game. 56 yards on the ground. They had trouble stopping the run last week in a loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like that where you gave up big yards running the football. This is not the way to go about it. It looks exactly as it did just a week ago.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible.
You got a heck of a team, I see.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now a play fake. Lance steps away. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention.
How's the family doing?
Because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That's funny. I mean, we're both using the Niners playbook.
Is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field there.
But what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can.
That's all I had on you, though. The rest of it was good defense.
Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Niners, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I got a really good deal on
As a
it.
defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Oh, I had him the whole time.
At the 49, a 3-yard pickup. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Oh no!
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner,
I've never seen that before.
It sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it.
I was saving the last 30 seconds. That was insane.
Atoned for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief.
I was like, oh, it's going to go in the end zone. I'm just going to let that one go. And then it, like, bounced almost 20 yards forward. Like, what?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up. And make
Eli Mitchell's still hella tired from that run.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Lance looking to throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because
Gotta be able to
even
live
as he
by another
escaped the
day.
pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. He's going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
You know, the drag, that guy could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
It's a good play.
First down, here's Mitchell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 75 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The Niners add 8 and 3 now, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on
Hopefully,
display.
actually getting Christian McCaffrey does put them over the edge. I hope so.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance rolling to his right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. After
Heck yeah.
one on EA Sports.
Super lucky.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off of play action, here's Lance. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. And Lance now to throw. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Lance going to sneak it, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they
Oh, wow.
They did. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys
play.
stopped up short, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Ready up. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Tua Tagovailoa. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
That was so close.
Only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the 1st down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just
I gotta get some points here.
as he was able to there,
Get the ball at
that would
halftime,
pick
so.
up the 1st down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
And
Oh!
fumble. The ball's out. And
Debo.
the Dolphins have got it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Tua going to tap this forward on a jet sweep. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to
At least he didn't fumble.
behind the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against defenses. And this clearly
No, I didn't get to watch because I was up in Portland, so they were playing the Seattle game.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
On 2nd and goal, Tua finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Tua now, 3rd and goal. And that is caught.
Good job.
Touchdown, Miami. Dawson Knox in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. And he pushed it right. It's no good.
I thought I blocked it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
My guy's like a 94 in speed.
The 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to
That is
work
a
there.
problem.
And now there's
I gotta
less
start
time
using him
for
more.
them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Lance. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Yeah, I really stole all the momentum. I should have just ran into it at the end instead of trying to force something, because then now that just pushes the momentum even further in your direction.
Send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
No. You're the first person I've played against in a while.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Shot, 17.
On second down, here's Barkley. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this
Keeps
game
you on the field,
at
though.
their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Play action, now it's Tua. He'll buy some time right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry,
I know
we
what you
got
mean.
to
Some
start
plays,
things off.
yeah.
You take it from there.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They run over, and he falls on the ground. And he's got some space here.
Yes.
Cross the chest into the end zone. It's a 40-yard touchdown. Well, not exactly the way that
I cannot believe that actually happened and worked. He just scoop and scored from 30 yards out with juice check.
You make a quick stop, force a fumble, and to see them take the
This is a wild game so far.
Now the challenge
It's
becomes
risky.
not getting down and going out and continuing to make plays and hoping the ball bounces your way the next time.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Two in the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. On play action, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for the offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A punt of 38 yards officially, and the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of
I ran the ball with Eli Mitchell. We got to like the 30, and then he fumbled it, and juice check scoop and scored it from the 30.
By the way, you went for the 30.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, what are you team?
Yeah, thank you.
Your boy had to work hard for that. That was 3 touchdowns.
3 tubs.
Good vision, good blocking.
Nothing against the way he was. Like,
yeah, a toss is the underhand kind of egg toss that was actually kind of you're running the option. You pitch it into the wind, correct?
I agree totally. And in the NFL, we'll see a lot more tosses than pitches because if you're
Thank you.
you might lose your quarterback.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a real nice job
Appreciate
by
you.
the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, He's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They'll run with Mitchell. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Once more with Mitchell. And he'll take this into the end zone.
No,
now,
I actually had like a 60-yarder earlier in the game.
So let's see what this is about.
I like this holding too.
Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick.
Oh, that it would have been, yeah.
Instead, you're still behind. You have to find a way to regroup.
It's okay. We're guaranteed 3. So it's smart. I'm going to try and take more than 3.
Yeah, no, that's the right mindset.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Lance. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Lance to throw it. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 4th down field goal try coming, so Lance is off and on comes Robbie Gould. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that's going to tie us at 13. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point,
I was in the middle of today, but I had to go to the dentist because
2 and now on 1st down.
I didn't even try to tackle him. He just grabbed him. He started grabbing him. Not really well. They said that one of the teeth that I've already had a root canal on, that it's failing, and that I need another root canal on it.
Free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
I know that. They said that they didn't get everything out.
It's 1st and 10.
No, they literally said I need another root. That's all they said. But I couldn't afford to like get into it with like a private practice dentist, so I just had to go to Western Dental. So I was paying out of pocket insurance. Or I do, but it doesn't. I'm not allowed to use it until I get.
They fake the handoff now.
No, like you have to like. It's like getting AAA. You can't call them and be like, I want to sign up for AAA right now. Oh, also I want to use it too at the same time. Nope. I know. Well, they came in later, like earlier this year with Aflac, and I bought it through Aflac.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
But I've already had to have this root canal retrieved. That's the thing. They don't tell you that the root canal is just over time. It is what it is. They just start to break down and fail. So you have to have it redone. No, the actual root canal. They don't tell you this because, like, I don't know, like, it'd be cool if they did, but they just start to fail.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Got a man, it's Waddle will complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter,
I've had to have both of mine.
in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the
Are you running burn the clock?
And winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield.
Are you running to burn the clock? Like, are you running the burn the clock thing? It's just weird that it always starts.
Here we go. The run got
no, never mind.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Never mind, disregard.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll go down at the 28. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Let's go.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 14th rushing touchdown.
I don't like it.
And the Dolphins have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And
yes.
They will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Yeah.
And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line.
On like the same play.
Hey man, with that wedge, hard sometimes. Jacob Berry just looked at his shoulder mark football.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big time.
I did like an end around with Deebo Samuel. He got lit the fuck up and fumbled it. That's how he kind of built this 13 with
that exact moment, that key time.
Earlier.
And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd and 8. 1st First man through. It's the fullback use check. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing his lance on 3rd down.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line.
Down.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. Taken down at the 30.
Break out of that.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time
Yeah.
off the clock.
Two-minute when he came at perfect time.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll get this one down to
That was
about the
very good.
27.
I'll take that.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Here's Lance.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Ready up. Ready.
Desperation time here. Lance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped him 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
2nd down, here's Barkley again.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Hello, Riley.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left in the game.
I'm playing video games with your dad right now.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Miami.
And then he punted me early in the game, and it bounced on the 1-yard line, bounced almost 20 yards back in the other direction, and like I got it at like the 16 or the 18. I was like, oh my gosh. It's like I really thought that was just going to go into the end zone. I've never seen that happen before.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
2 yards in the wrong
With
direction.
you, partner, a little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now Lance. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Good game, buddy.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Dolphins, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4.
Did they? Yeah.
And
Wow.
another road date awaits them next week as their
Good for
opponents will be the
both of
Los
them?
Angeles Chargers.
So sad.
Meanwhile, for the
I was like,
49ers,
oh God,
it's
Bruce
a
is
tough one
going
to swallow as they
insane.
drop
He's gonna
back to
kill
8-4
him.
on the
Look at the
year.
40-point down
And
of him.
they'll
I'm
look
like,
to get
why
back
are
on the
his
beat
numbers not
next
moving?
week as they host
Yeah.
the
And
Tampa
then I
Bay
saw the video and I was
Buccaneers.
like, wow.
So that's why they didn't play James Robinson.
Yeah, which now that makes sense. I was wondering why that happened.
Well, cool for Etienne. Miguel, are you there?
He just texted me.
Okay. I didn't know if he wanted to say. I didn't want to quit the game just in case he was still.